what you want to do is first run through from the village after killing everything, come through to the reactor on your left by opening up the doors. Then you want to activate the reactor, kill all the zombies in the surrounding area to fill up the charge, and then move on to your next reactor. Repeat the same situation on the second one you can see here. And once you've done that one, move on to your third one and complete that to activate the full power for the map.
On your way back through, make sure you pick up the blueprint off the wall by the crafting bench, and you'll be able to get the blueprint for the Ray K. When you've done that, come through to the Scorched Defense, run over to the right, and you'll see a zombie on the floor. Interact with him, and you'll be able to remove the eye for a later step of the Ray K. After you've grabbed the eye, come back through to the weapons lab, place the eye in the retinal scanner, as it will do the scan of the eye to open up the drawer below. I was just checking for a bit of ammo on that one. Collect the key and make your way over to the medical tents. There'll be some lockers between the beds which you can open. Some of them will spawn mimics, which is what you need. Continue just to kill those mimics and they should drop you, as you will see in a couple of seconds or so. They'll drop you the next part of the Ray K, which will be the barrel, and then you can proceed to the next step after that.
Looks like the business end of Cool Clay's energy, right?
A good next step to come and do would be returning to the computer you were just at, interact with it, and it will play a sequence on the actual machine itself. It will correspond to a dartboard. So remember the order that it beeped in and the colours at which they showed up at. Head back to the village, grab a single fire gun and repeat that sequence on the dartboard itself. Finish off with a bullseye. Once you've done it right, it should open up and you can grab the next part. Once you've picked up that part, run through, speak to Ravnov, and then head to Dr. Peck. He'll be located by the first reactor we turned on, just underneath the balcony, and wait for his cutscene to end.
So where the hell is she?
Run back through, speak to Ravnov, where he will have you this little cutscene. He will give you a key card, which will come through the little box just as shown here. And what you'll want to do with this is there'll be 3 cabinets around the map, which will be shown in 2 seconds, where you want to open them up to find some serum inside. The first one is located straight in front of the pack punch machine in this room, so you just want to run into this room, activate the locker, which will open it up, and you can collect the serum.
He's a fiery one, that Ravenel.
So the second serum is going to be located in the planning offices, so run through, activate it again, collect the serum, and then we'll be looking to run through to the Colonel's office, again, open the cabinet, and grab the serum from there. Once you've done this, you'll be looking to make your way to the medical tents, such as the field hospital, and place the 3 serum you have into this machine here. Be careful though, as this will take sort of 15 to 20 seconds, and some hellhounds will spawn in the surrounding areas, so just be cautious to kill them. And then after you've done that, you'll be able to pick up the serum from the machine, and you'll be able to move on to the next step. Once you've killed all the surrounding hellhounds, make sure you come back over to the machine, transfer the liquid, and just pick up the machine. What we're going to be looking to do then is run back through to the first reactor, and just under the OPC stairs you can put the device on top of the air conditioning machine, which links to Dr. Peck's office. If you then run down through to Dr. Peck again, you will be able to see a little dialogue from him of the serum working. Sit there, wait for his dialogue to end, and you should be able to speak to him then, which will give you the next steps to run to the data center. Once you've done that, run through to the data center, his dialogue will end, and you'll be able to run over to the memory machine to unlock it. Pick up one of these devices, as you'll need these to grab a mimic in 2 seconds. From this step, you'll need to make sure that the mimics you find are specific ones that spawn from floor loot, as you just saw. So any mimics that spawn in the round, do not use those, use the floor loot ones. Once you've got a mimic, get him down to low health, run to 3 rooms, so I'll show you those. The Colonel's office, So throw the trap down, interact with it, and then you'll be able to capture the mimic. Once he's captured, you'll then just want to make your way back to the data center, input the memory into the machine, and you'll be looking for the 3 narrators as shown. So Brahms will be one of them. Then you'll want to get another mimic spawn on the next round, so flip the round, come to the scientist quarters, and you want to do the exact same steps. So get him low, capture him, and once he's done that, we're meant to again make our way through to the data center, input the memory, and again we'll be looking for the next narrator. Once you've done that, come through to the planning offices, again get your mimic low, pop down the trap, and collect the mimic soul from there. Once you've done that one again, head through to the data center, and then we'll be able to input that into the machine as well. As long as everything has been done correctly, you should get a little dialogue come through, and you'll be able to get the next step done. Once that dialogue's finished, you'll be able to pick up that floppy disk that you just saw there, and we want to make our way through to the planning offices. Input the floppy disk into this machine here, and a little dialogue again will start, and you'll need to head to the OPC after it opens, and just run up there, just to interact with it, and it will just activate the dimensional breach. Once that's done, head to Dr. Peck again, and you'll just be able to speak to him, and he'll again give you a little dialogue just to say that he tricked you. Ravenov will then start speaking and give you a code, interact with the locker to the left of Dr. Peck's little room, and you can pick up the next part. Run out the back just to collect the shovel then, which you'll also need for the next step, and continue forwards. What you'll want to do is we need to dig up the 3 containers, so run to the jungle defense, dig up the ether container, and you'll have a little sequence that will start now. You need to stay inside this circle and just defend against any of the bosses or hellhounds that come your way, and once complete you'll be able to get the container again. As there was a mangler spawn, you can shoot off his arm, get the magazine for the Reiki, and then pop it in the charger to charge it up for a full round now. Then you want to make your way over to the planning offices again, dig up your ether container, and what you'll be looking for is one of the ether containers that spawn will not have black smoke surrounding the actual crystal itself, so it might be a little bit difficult to see at first glance, but double check all of them that you've got, and then you'll be able to clearly see that one of them has just a white crystal clear smoke surrounding the actual crystal itself. Once you've found that one, which I think I found in a second, then pick it up and continue to the next location. What you want to do then is, as long as the round has flipped from when you last put it in the charger for the mag, run, collect it, and build the Reiki on the table for the next container step. Run through to where the field hospital is, dig up the ether container. Again, this one will always move away from you as soon as you get close to it, as you'll see in the next little bit here. So what you want to do is, after you've moved it, switch your Reiki to the alternate mode and just shoot the container, which means it won't move when you want to go and collect it. Then what you want to do is head to each of the 3 reactors, doesn't matter which sequence, and you want to input those 3 crystal containers you've just got into each of those reactors themselves, just so you can overload the power for the actual OPC. So once you've done that final step there, you'll be able to run to the OPC, it'll ask you to walk up to it, and the breach stabilization will start. What you'll need to do here is wait for the dialogue to end, there'll be a small gap, and then again your dialogue will start. Once that second dialogue is finished, run over to this computer, use the controls on screen, and find the star that has the question mark on the little sort of information board that comes up, and select that one. That will start a sequence of the satellites, let that finish, and again you'll be able to run now to the OPC to start the boss fight. So make sure when you do this bit you're completely ready with your perks, upgraded guns and pack-a-punch guns, and be ready to fight off the boss. Once you've fought off the boss, I skipped the little cutscenes for you, kill him, best to do the Reiki, and then you're all done. Thanks for watching, there'll be more content soon and some more updates for you.